What is going on? My name is Angel Garcia and welcome to Detroit, Michigan, where we're going to have 10 traction drivers as we take a blast to the past for a freestyle win. Here are your traction drivers: Kayden and Batman, Beamng 24 and Blue Thunder, Daniel Murray Brutus, James and Monsterma Dalmatian, MJ Producer Avenger, Pilor 89 Backwards Bob, Wowza and Instigator, Matt Johnson Bulldozer, Mopar SRT Gravedigger, and World Class Player in Maximum Destruction. We got some old trucks that we all know and love, but not finishing time and backing up will be a point deduction. So let's see what all these trucks and drivers can do to take a freestyle win. So without further ado, let's get into it. Up first is Pilor 89 and Backwards Bob, driving this old gem. We all miss this truck, so let's see what he can do for the first truck out, and let's see what score he can score in this old lovable truck, this old truck we all miss and know and love. So starting off pretty nice air off those little racing lanes there. So again, he's back this time. He's back. He wasn't here for Houston nor Glendale. And nice slap wheelie right there. Pretty long one, almost all the way across the track. Well, pretty much actually all the way across the track. Nice air off of that jump there. Another kind of almost a slap wheelie, clipping that back end. But anyway, this truck, we all remember this truck and we all love it. Nice air off the cars, and another slap wheelie too. And again, we all miss this truck and all these other trucks that we all know and love. We all grew up watching all this stuff, Nice air off the little step up, and another slap wheelie. So at that minute mark now, let's see what else Player 89 can do. Excuse me. More nice air, and another slap wheelie. Again, we all remember the slap wheelies, how common they were, and how much a lot of the other trucks did it. I mean, there's still slap wheelies there. There's still slap wheelies here today in Monster Jam. Nice air off the opposite side of that little step up, little sky wheelie. But again, this back then, oh man, it was great. Throwing into some donuts now with 30 seconds left. Let's see what else he has in store, because there's still time to do something. Going off that little racing lane there. Off the cars. Yeah, this is a good run. And just like the old times, this is like the old times. Especially with that new rule backing up. That's gonna be tough, because now there's no backing up. It doesn't matter if you back up, and ending it with some donuts. But he didn't back up, so no points will be deducted. And so what's the score gonna be? The score is coming in now, and it is 26. Good score to start off, and also your current leader. So a lot of slap wheelies in this run, which was pretty cool as well. And also he had some good air, and going off this step up here. And also, again, another slap wheelie too. Again, a lot of slap wheelies in this run. I mean, again, who doesn't love to see the slap wheelies? And also this donut here too. This was a good donut too. And again, who doesn't love to see all this stuff? Again, it's going back to the past anyway. This was a really nice jump there too. A little sky wheelie too. So, good momentum, good air as well. And also he finished off his run here with some donuts as well. So, your current leader so far, Pilor 89 with the 26. So, let's move on to the next competitor. Here comes the OG horns. It's Matt Johnson and Bulldozer. Score to be is 26. Pilor 89 is in the lead. Again, an old truck we all remember and we all know and love. The original Bulldozer. Matt Johnson has this honor to drive Bulldozer here. Nice air off of that step up too. So again, let's see what else he can do here, or let's see what else he can do in this run. Pilor 89 had a great run, and so far he has some really nice momentum and good air as well, just like Pilor 89. So let's see what else he can do. He had really good runs before, like in in Anaheim he ended pretty early, but in Glendale he had a very good run, and also in Houston he had a good run in Houston as well, in Thunder Roars. So let's see what he can do in Bulldozer. So far, some good air and pretty conservative, and not doing anything crazy yet. But he still has a lot of time left. He's not at that minute mark yet, so he still has a lot of time to bring in that wow moment. So let's see what else he can do here. Nice air off the opposite side of that little step up. Now he's at that minute mark, so let's see what else he can do here. Nice air off the cars. Again, just you know, pretty conservative as well. So let's see, 45 seconds left now. Little cross thread off that little step up, and nice air too. So let's see what else you can do here. Almost 30 seconds left. Nice air off that little step up. I'm not sure if this will take the lead, but we'll see. A little slappily there, that's cool. Comboing it as well. Little save, I guess. Now throwing in some donuts now. Pretty fast, like cyclones, excuse me. Pretty fast donuts there. Round and round. So he has time. He barely had time to do that, but that will be scored. So a good run, but will this take the lead? I'm not sure. But the score is coming in now, and the score for Matt Johnson is 25. Not a bad score, but pretty close. Almost took that lead, but not enough. But this was a good run, though. He had really nice air and really good momentum as well. And you know, he should have brought in. He should have brought that wow moment though. But that was a really nice cross thread there, and he had really nice air. And yeah. So this was a good run. Not taking anything away from him. This right here was pretty good. That was good air. That was really good air with that little step up. But he probably should have picked it up a bit more. But also these cyclones were pretty cool as well. He was going pretty fast. So yeah, not a bad run. But he probably should have picked it up a bit more. So let's move on to the next competitor. Up next is Kayden and Batman. Score to beat is still 26. P-Lore89 is still in the lead. So he's taking a break from the dogs and blowing the flames at the I guess the exhaust. I think that's what it is. But he's ready to freestyle. He is a really good freestyle. So let's see what he can bring in Detroit. His time starts now. Nice slap willy too, and a little cross thread. And he's taking a break from the dogs. He's been driving dogs since, you know, his debut in Anaheim. He drove Monstrama and then Wattweiler and then Brutus in Houston. Another nice slap willy there too. Almost all the way across the track there, and kind of like going out that little bump there. So let's see what else he can do here. He's a really good freestyler. He almost won freestyle in Houston. He almost had that lead. Or he almost had that win. So let's see if he can if he can take the win here. Nice air off that little step up. And another slap willy too. Pretty good momentum actually. So let's see if this will be enough to take the lead. Going off the cars. A little baby slap willy there. Almost at that minute mark here. So let's see what else he can bring to the table. Nice air. Another slap willy. Hitting the step up, climbing up it, going over, on his side. Oh man, that is a short run. Only filled, I think, he just filled, there was like 50 seconds left, so he left a lot of time left, so, oh boy, he did not finish his time, so this would deduct points, but the score is 19. Yeah, that's not good. But no, this could have been a good run if he didn't flip over, but look at that slap willy. Almost all the way across the track and going off that little bump there. And that was a pretty nice air. And also this other slap willy too. A lot of slap willies in this run, but this unfortunate part here. Nice air off of that jump, and then he gets a slap willy. And he hits this jump and he climbs up it. But look at here. He like spins around and goes over right on his side. And he wasn't able to save it. So he's the first truck to flip over. So he has a low score, so let's move on to the next competitor. Up next is Wowza and Instigator. Score to beat is still 26. P-Lore89 is still in the lead, and his time starts now. Nice slap willy right there too. So he is back from Houston, and we can already see from Houston that he is a really good freestyler. He had a really good save in Houston, and he had very good momentum and huge air in Houston and El Toro Loco. So he is now driving Instigator, this old truck as well, that I'm pretty sure we remember. So far, good momentum and good air so far, and also that slap willy. So Let's see if he can take the lead away from Pilor, because he's been hanging on for a while. All these other trucks have been able to take the lead away. I mean, Kayden flipped over early, and Matt Johnson could have picked it up. Should have picked up the pace. So, but he's only the fourth truck out. So let's see if he can take the lead. So far, nice air off of that little step up. Almost at that minute mark here. So let's see what else he has up his sleeve. Again, another nice leap there too. Now at that minute mark. So far, pretty conservative as well. Not too going crazy yet, but he has a lot of time to bring that wow moment. Nice air off of that cars, and another nice slap wheelie there too. A lot of these trucks have been doing a lot of slap wheelies, which is cool. I mean, no taking away that's points. You know, you needed to do something. So, and a little nice donut there too. So 35 seconds left. Let's see what else he has in store. Going off of the opposite side of the step up and going over and breaking off the tire again. He broke the tire off in Houston, and he broke it again here in Detroit in Instigator. Oh man, but he did not finish his time, so his score will be deducted. The score is coming in now, and it is 21. Another low score, but and still not enough to take the lead away from Leo 89. But a good run though. That's nice slap wheelie there too, and also he had really good air. And that right there too, also not necessarily combo, but this was pretty cool though. Nice air, good momentum, and right here, this was a really good jump here off the little step up. And also right here too, this was a really good one too. Really nice air off of those cars, and a slap wheelie too. A nice slap wheelie hitting those little cars there too on the ground. But right here is where it all happened. Excuse me. Right there, clipping that jump and then going over and then knocking off that, or breaking off that tire again. He did it once in Houston, and he did it again here in Detroit. So Pilor 89 is still in the lead. So let's move on to the next competitor. Coming up next is James in Monster Mud Dalmatian. Score to beat is still 26. Pilor 89 is still in the lead. So here is the brother of Kayden. And let's see if James here can do better than his brother, since he has a really low score. He did not finish his time, but good momentum though. So let's see what he can bring here to the table. And his time starts now. And he is bringing this OG body. I forgot to mention this, but he's bringing this OG body of Monster Mud to Detroit here. We all love this body of Monster Mud, the OG, the Mercury body. So we're happy to see it. We're happy to see it here in Detroit. So let's see what he can bring to the table and maybe take the lead away from Pilor, since he's been having that lead, since he's been hanging on to that lead for a while already. I think he's the 5th truck out already. So Pilor 89 is hanging on, but let's see if James can take the lead away. So far, good air, going off that jump and going over it perfectly. Off the step up perfectly. So let's see what else he can bring to the table here. Nice air off the racing lane. Hitting the cars. So he has good momentum. He has pretty good momentum. So almost at that minute mark here. So let's see what else he can bring to the table. Nice air off of that little step up. That was really nice air. So maybe he has potential. So let's see. Another nice leap. Oh, hitting that step up pretty hard, but he seems to be fine. I don't hear anything that he's broken. He's still driving the truck, so he's good. So let's see what else he can bring here. Nice slap wheelie off that going off the cars and going over, going a little crazy, and a save. Nice save by James there. So this might take the lead. He has good momentum, and he just had a really good save. Opposite side of the step up, going perfectly over it. So pretty again. I'm saying it again. He has good momentum. Nice air. A little slap wheelie and hitting the step up the opposite side again, and going over it perfectly smoothly, not going over like Kayden. Sorry, Kayden, but really good run, really nice save, and really good momentum. The score is coming in now, and the score is 27.5. We have a new leader. James in Monster Mud Dalmatian has finally taken the lead away from Kayden. So, or not Kayden, Pilor 89, excuse me. But this was a good run, really good momentum, really good air, and again, that crazy save. That was a really nice save too. So again, look at this, going off the opposite side, going perfectly over it too. Again, good momentum, And right here, this is where it happened, that save. Yeah, nice slap wheelie. And then hitting that little bump, going kind of crazy, almost going over, and able to save it. Very nice save by James. And right here, little leap there though, but right after he hit this jump, yeah, little sky wheelie. So let's move on to the next competitor. We have a new leader, James and Monster My Dalmatian. Here to bring the thunder, it is Beamng 24 in the Build 4 Tough Blue Thunder. Score to beat is 27.5. James and Monster My Dalmatian is in the lead. And nice air to start off, actually. So again, Beamng 24, he is back after, he's been in all the shows basically, in Anaheim, Glendale, and Houston. But in Glendale and Houston, he had very good runs, especially in Glendale. He drove Max D and he destroyed his truck in Houston. But in Glendale, he drove Shy-Gun Shaker and he had huge air, really nice, 2 nice saves in Glendale. So this guy is also a freestyler. So let's see if we can bring to the table and maybe take the lead away. So he started up pretty strong. And another nice leap there off that little jump there. And a nice sky wheelie, excuse me. So really good momentum actually so far. And nice air as well. Going off the cars too. A little slap wheelie there. Almost at that minute mark. So let's see what else he can bring to the table. Now at that minute mark here. And going off the step up and huge air off of the step up too. Huge air. Again, he's a good freestyler. And he wants to lead. We can see that he wants that lead. Going off that jump. I was about to say a little baby slap wheelie as well. But again, good momentum. Really nice air actually. Really good air. So almost 30 seconds left. Let's see what else he can bring to the I know I keep saying bring to the table. So 30 seconds left. Let's see what else he has up his sleeve. It's technically the same thing, but let's see. Speeding up towards the step up and huge air going off of the step up. Again, the momentum, the air is really good. It's a really good time for him taking the lead. Hitting the side of the step up and going over. Is he gonna save it? Oh man, almost had it. He tried to, but he left about like 3 seconds left. He technically filled time. But what a finish that was. The score is coming in now, and the score is 30. We have another new leader. Beamng 24 and Blue Thunder is now in the lead with the 30. This was a really good run though. Very nice momentum. Very nice air. Excuse me. But look at this. That really nice air off of that little jump there. Again, like I just said, great momentum. Look at this sky wheelie too. Really good run, really good momentum. And this huge air off that little step up. Very nice run. Very nice I know I'm just gonna keep saying it, but look at this awesome finish though. Hits the side of the step up and goes over. And he tried to save it, but he couldn't. But he went over anyway. He took the lead though. So Beamng 24 is now in the lead with the 30. So let's move on to the next competitor. Up next is Daniel, San Diego, Murray, and Brutus. Score to beat now is 30. Beamng 24 is now in the lead, and its time starts now. And really nice air to start off actually. So Daniel Murray here, he's also a really good freestyler, and let's see if he has the chance to take the lead away. He had very good runs in Anaheim, Glendale. Nice slap wheelie right there. Houston, he had a very good run in Houston. And so let's see what he has in store here. Nice air off the cars there. And another slap wheelie too. See what else he has here. Going off the step up. Nice air. And another slap wheelie. We've been seeing a lot of slap wheelies here. Just like the old time. We saw a lot of them back then. We're seeing a lot of them here today. Nice air off the racing lane there. Hitting the cars, comboing it with the cars. So almost at that minute mark here. Let's see what else he has. Nice air off of that jump. That was really big air. Little bicycle there. That was pretty cool. So at that minute mark now, or already past that minute mark, but let's see what else he has in store. Nice air for that little not racing lane, the step up. That was very nice air. So again, a lot of people have been having good momentum. So has he. He has really good momentum as well. More nice slap release as well. He's killing it with the slap release. So let's see what else. Almost 30 seconds. More cross thread action. Little wheelie. And able to save it too. A little save there. Going off to the opposite side of the step and walking that wheelie all the way down that step up. That was really nice. So 20 seconds left. Let's see what else he has before time runs out. Another little sky wheelie, I think. I guess so. 10 seconds left. He's gonna finish it with some donuts here. Some cyclones. Going round and round. He's not stopping. The timer already ended, but he's not stopping with the cyclones. He's going round and round and round. Up on 2 tires now, and that is it. So let's see what the score is. That was a good run. Again, good momentum. Nice air. The score is coming in now, and the score for Daniel Murray is... 28.5. That's close. That's pretty close to 30. But he did not take the lead. But this was still an amazing run. That nice air off of that little step up. And this huge air. Look at that huge air. That's maybe the biggest air we've seen. Probably. I think so. But look at this other huge air. That huge send off that step up. That was pretty nice. And also the slap release that he did in this run. Look at this cross thread here. Cross thread. Excuse me. On 1 tire, he's able to settle it back down as well. And he ended off this amazing run with some cyclones. And went pretty fast. Ended up on 2 tires, but thankfully he didn't go over. So he did not take the lead. So Beamng 24 is still in the lead. So let's move on to the next competitor. Coming up next is MJ Producer and Avenger. Score to beat is still 30. Beamng 24 is in the lead. Its time starts now. And again, MJ Producer, along with all these other people, are very good freestylers. So he has the chance to take away the lead from Beamng 24. But Beamng 24 would like a freestyle win since he hasn't had one. He has a skills win, but not a freestyle win. But MJ Producer here has neither. So let's see what he can do here. Nice air right there, actually. I didn't mention that. But going off of the step up the opposite side, going off it perfectly as well. Not going over on, just kidding. Sorry, Kayden. But nice air right there off the racing lane and getting hit in the cars again. So MJ Producer here had really good runs in the past, especially in Glendale. Him driving overboard, and also Wildside. I forgot in Anaheim. He drove really good in Anaheim. Very nice air, almost a consecutive backflip in Anaheim. More nice air off of that jump there. At that minute mark, almost at that minute, well now at that minute mark, he needs to pick it up now if he wants to take the lead. But so far he has good momentum, but he just needs to pick it up a bit more. So let's see what else he can do here. Nice air right there. Going off of the nice air, that's really nice air right there. Off the opposite side of the step up again, going off it perfectly. So he still needs to pick it up though. He still needs to pick it up. He needs some more air. He needs some more wow moments. So yeah, he needs to pick it up before time runs out. Going into some donuts now. Some cyclones. Look at that. Almost 20 seconds left. He needs to do something before the time runs out, before he takes the lead, or if he wants to take the lead. Huge air. That's probably the biggest air we've seen. That was big air off the opposite side of the step up again. Honestly, I don't think this will take the lead, but that was very good. That was very good air. And that is it for him. He's just gonna park it right there on the step up. But like I said, I don't think this is taking the lead. The score's coming in now, and it is, 28. Not bad still, but I just, it was lacking. It definitely was lacking somewhere. He was lacking wow moments and, but good momentum though. Very good momentum. Nice air. Not to mention that huge leap off of the opposite side of the step up. That was big. That's the biggest air we've seen. But that unfortunately didn't take him. He didn't take the lead because of that. But that was big air. That was a wow moment. But we would like to see more. But this is not the worst. This is not the worst. I'm not saying anything bad about MJ Producer because he's a good freestyler, but here he just had some trouble, or he had some trouble bringing that one moment. But look at that huge air. That was huge. That's the biggest air we've seen. So he did not take the lead, unfortunately. Maybe next time. So let's move on to the next competitor. Now our second to last truck, it is World Car Player 1 in Maximum Destruction. Score to beat is still 30. Beamng 24 is still in the lead. So his time starts now, and your freestyle winner from Houston is now in this old truck again. Or I mean now this truck is retired, but you know, the old design of Maximum Destruction. So let's see what he can do in this truck and see if he can bring Maximum Destruction. So he had a very good run in Houston, driving Gravedigger back then, and very good skills attempt and very good run in Houston. Very nice saves, huge air. So far, he's just cruising. Ooh, hitting that back end of the step up pretty hard right there, but able to settle it back down and not broken. Nice air off of the opposite side of the step up and landing hard on that jump, but he still seems fine. Almost at that minute mark now. Let's see what else he has in store. Nice air off the racing lane there and hitting the cars. So he's sort of a new competitor. I think he's just been in Houston, but so he's already showing off his talents. So as long as among with all these other new competitors who have recently signed up. So ooh, huge air off that step up. That was big air off the step up. So 40 seconds left. He needs to pick it up. He definitely needs to pick it up though. Nice cross thread. Another nice cross thread going over. Is he gonna save it? And he made the save. Look at that amazing save. Man, almost 30. Well, now 25 seconds left. Throwing in some donuts now. Ooh, getting close to the wall, and he's gonna have to back up, which unfortunately is gonna deduct his score. So 15 seconds left. Let's see what else he has in store. Excuse me. Cross-threading again, going over. Oh, landing hard on the side, but oh man, he did not finish. He left just 5 seconds left. That's, I don't know, but he backed up. He backed up though. That's the problem. Is this gonna take lead? I don't know. This was good, but oh man, what's the score gonna be? What is it? Oh boy, that's a tight score, but Beamng 24 is still in the lead since he took that score first. But this was a good run, like I said. Worst car player, he's a new competitor, but he's already showing off his skills in Houston. He had a freestyle win in Houston, but you know that was pretty. This was just pretty unfortunate. But this was a good one. Look at that huge air off of that off the step up, and this other huge. Look at that huge air off the opposite side. And you know, unfortunately, look at this save as well. This was a good save. I promise you. If he didn't back up, he might have taken the lead. If he didn't back up, he probably would have taken the lead. But look at that. That was another insane finish, just like Beamng 24. But he did not take the lead, unfortunately. So we move on to the next competitor. So this last truck has the chance to take it away. Is he going to do it? Let's see. Our final truck of the night, it is Mopar SRT in Gravedigger. Score to beat is still 30. Beamng 24 is still in the lead. So he has his last chance to take the lead away from him. Let's see if he's gonna do it or not. Starting off really big, actually, really nice air off the racing lane. So maybe he's ready to rock and roll. So let's see. Huge! Oh man, look at that huge air off of the racing, or not racing lane, the step up. Yeah, he wants the lead, I'm pretty sure. But let's see what else he has in store. More nice air again. He's so far really nice air to start off, and pretty risky to start actually. Pretty risky because you don't want to go over pretty early. But still, he's bringing the thunder already. He wants to take the lead. Oh no, some trouble early on, going over. Oh man, look at that amazing save. What a save that was by Mopar SRT and Gravedigger. Look at that, more nice there, a little cross thread there, right there as well. Really good momentum, really good air. This might take the lead. It's not even been a minute. It might take the lead. More huge air. Now at that minute mark now. So let's see what else he has in store before the time runs out. This probably is taking the lead. I know it's not even. I said that right before the minute even happened, but very good momentum and huge air. So 45 seconds left. Let's see what else he has in store. Excuse me. So far, yeah. I guess, I don't know. Huge air again, more nice air for the little step up right there. 30 seconds left now. Let's see what else he has in store. I know I keep saying that. Nice, look at that cross red. Ooh, hard landing on the side, but able to, you know, settle it back down. So almost 15 seconds left. Let's see what else. Hitting this side of the step up. Oh, hard landing on the side, and that is it. He left 6 seconds left. I'm not sure. I don't know if this will be deducted, but that was an amazing run. That was an amazing run and an amazing way to end off the night. So the score is coming in now, and the score is 33. We have a freestyle winner. Mopar SRT, his first freestyle win of Beamng Jam. He is one freestyle here in Detroit. Look at this amazing save here, though. Look at this. Going off the cars and going over just like this. And then handling, like, stepping on the gas and then made the save. Like, the tires were not spinning and he made the save anyway. Look at this amazing air off the step up, too. This run was just filled with great air as well. This cross redder here, right here, too, was pretty amazing as well. But overall, good momentum and good air. And look at this amazing crash at the end. I know he did not fill time, but this run was amazing. And he was still able to take the lead. Might have been a bit higher if he did fill the time, but whatever, he won freestyle anyway. So, I want to thank you guys so much for watching this video. This was a fun video to make, and also we had a lot of good moments here, a lot of wow moments, a lot of good air, good momentum, and also unfortunate moments as well. Some crashes, some gnarly things happened, but this was a really good show, and I hope you guys like it as well. But let me know what you guys think of these scores and how the runs were too, and like to hear some feedback from you guys. But I like to thank you guys so much for watching this video, and also just for your information, more episodes will come out in the future, so have a good one.